PEPFAR, saving lives, investing in people. PEPFAR, partnering for an AIDS-free generation.
They came in trickles, 1 by 1, 10 by 10, and very soon our wards, which never had HIV before, were overwhelmed with children who had HIV. It's something you couldn't escape. It was so sudden, stark, and dramatic that it sort of hit you between the eyes.
Mase ngizwile ukuthi ngipositive. Kwababhlungu ngoba bengumuntu obenakho ukuthi ahlale a-test ngumuntu ongajwayelanga ukuba ne-boyfriend. Kwababhlungu kodwa ngathi baningi bayaphila.
I was diagnosed in 2005 when I was pregnant, my little one, that 9-year-old. So I go to the clinic, they test me, they told me about the results. I was a little bit shocked, but I thought that there are many people that having this.
Through the support and commitment of PEPFAR and its partners, the reality of an AIDS-free generation was made possible for the children of mothers like Sizeka and Zama.
We haven't conquered the epidemic in the mothers, but we've conquered that transmission to the babies. It's quite a phenomenal success.
When we started, we were looking at about 70,000 children infected, and it's come down steadily. In 2008, I think we're sitting, and that's about a 20% transmission. In 2008, we were sitting at about 8% transmission, and today we're sitting at 6 weeks at about a 2.5% transmission. So we now have about 7,000 children being infected, between 6,000 and 7,000 children infected in a year. So there's still transmissions, but it's a massive decline compared to what it was before.
There has never been, either in the history of the world, and certainly not in this country, an epidemic as severe, as devastating, and as persistent as the HIV epidemic. Within South Africa, we are the worst affected province, that is KwaZulu-Natal.
The challenge that you are currently facing is, in terms of HIV, is in the feeding practices, because although by the time they are 6 weeks they are HIV negative, we still have to make sure that the mothers are able to feed their children appropriately.
If you stop breastfeeding, you remove that prevention. They get malnourished, they get diarrhea, and they get pneumonia. So we couldn't stop breastfeeding. The PEPFAR program was quite crucial. It really made it very much easier for us to not haggle or hassle about the drugs. We got the drugs, which was the main cost. We were able to set up the clinics. We were able to get the staff and to implement, with those PEPFAR funds, a solid program for treatment of adults first and then children.
Yes, we've got a lot of mothers who come back to say they are happy, their children are negative. Sometimes you even meet them on the road, not specifically coming here. When you're on the road, the mother will be coming to, "Hi, Sister Rose, can you see, yes, your baby, the baby's fine." It's just so overwhelming. It's very nice to see that we are contributing a lot to our community.
It was almost miraculous to be able to take someone who didn't have access to treatment, who was dying, put them on drugs and see them get better and to become a healthy, fully contributing member of society once more. And very miraculous to see children who were mostly dying under 2 years of age to sit up and smile and, as you say, and become naughty. You know, wonderful. Nothing like it.
PEPFAR, partnering for an AIDS-free generation.